Hey everyone, welcome to another section. From this section, we are going to start working on OTP authentication system. So OTP is one-time password, if you don't know, and Firebase provide pretty good services for this. So if you want to integrate the one-time password into your application, and if you want to use the user's phone number to create the new account into your applications, then you can use this Firebase authentication for using the one-time password or phone number. So Firebase provide pretty good classes and methods for that, so we don't need to worry about any extra stuff. All we have to do is integrate that classes into our application, and then we can easily let the user create the new account and log in with that phone number they have used to create the new account. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on this application. So as always, we'll start by creating an application on our Android Studio, and we will go ahead and integrate the Firebase dependencies, and we'll also learn how to create sample phone number so that we don't have to use real phone number to test our applications. By the end of the section, when we finish this application, we will also test this in our real device with the real phone number, and there you'll get the pretty much good idea of how this thing's going to work in real life. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on the application. So I have my Android Studio open here. So I'm gonna go ahead and create new project. Okay, so the project name is anything that you want to give. So I want to give OTP authentication as a project name, and let everything be the same as default, and click on finish. So it's going to start building our applications. Once that is done, we'll go ahead and integrate the Firebase. Okay, so this is a entirely new application, so we need to connect this to a Firebase project, obviously, that we have seen in the previous sections. So what we're gonna do here is we'll go ahead and connect this application to our Firebase project, that is sample app project that we have used in previous sections. Okay, but if you want, you can go ahead and create the new project if you have the quota for that. But if you already have two project created in your Firebase, then obviously you can't create the third one without subscribing without paying any money or in the free tier. So let's go ahead and connect this application to the sample app that we created in the previous sections. So go to the tools, you know it already, obviously I have shown you how to do that. So let's go ahead and connect to Firebase. And now here I'm gonna select the correct one, and here I'm gonna select the sample app, which is our Firebase project. And now here you can see we already have two apps connected. Now it's going to add one more, that is 3, because this is one more application that we want to connect, obviously. So click on connect, and we are ready to go. And here you can get this welcome message or the confirmation message that said the Firebase OTP authentication project is connected. Now let's go ahead and add the required dependencies. Let's add all these, okay, in our authentication project. Okay, the sync is finished. And now, according to new Firebase update, we have to use browser dependencies, so that whenever user click on send OTP, it's going to open the browser, and user have to verify that they are not robot. That means they have to verify the reCAPTCHA verification. They have to pass through that, and only our application is going to send the OTP verification. So there is a few things that they have changed in new Firebase version. So I'm going to go ahead and find the browser dependencies, and I'm gonna add that to my Gradle script. So let me copy and paste the dependencies that we need. That is the browser dependency. Okay, so I'll leave this in the resources section, so you can copy that from there and add it to your section. So add it to your build.gradle file. Let me go ahead and sync this. And once that is done, we are good to go. Now let's go to the console, that is Firebase console, and enable the phone verification. So yeah, we have to go to the sample app Firebase project, and from the authentication, we need to go to sign in method. And here we need to specify that we want to use this phone verification sign in provider, and all you have to do is enable it. If you don't enable it, you can't use it in your phone and you won't receive the OTP. So I'm going to go ahead and do few more extra thing here, that is to add the new sample phone number. So this sample phone number we are going to use to test our application when we build one. Okay, so here you can create a sample phone number for any country. So I'm going to create for my own, and the phone number you should add with plus country code and the phone number. So as I'm in Nepal, so it's 977 for my country, and now I'm going to add the sample phone number that I want. Okay, so this is the sample phone number that I want to use, and let me give the verification code, and it should be of length 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 is the verification code, and this is the actual OTP code that we are going to use for this particular number. So whenever we enter this number, we can add this, we can give this OTP to our application, and it's going to verify, or it's going to let us log into our application. Okay, so click on add. Okay, and make sure that this phone number do not exist. Okay, so if this phone number exists in your country, then they are going to receive the OTP. So what I'm not sure if this phone number exists or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it and add one more random numbers. Okay, I don't want a random person to receive the OTP code. So 977. Okay, so I'm going to give this number because this is my old number which is not working. So you can give any random number here of 10 length 10, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna add. Now our number is added. Click on save. Now we can go back to our Android Studio and start working on our application. So in the next lecture, we'll go ahead and design the required layout for this particular application. So I'll see you there.